Hey everyone, this is Scott from the Forgot to Grow podcast. Welcome to our The Umbrella Academy Season 1, Episode 1 Thoughts video. I just finished watching the first season of The Umbrella Academy, and I really enjoyed this. I am set to watch this whole season because it's just intriguing. I really liked it. It's based off of a graphic novel, which I have not read, but the idea of this group of, superheroes who are all adopted by this rich billionaire who are all trained to, one day save the world, who now have to save the world. I'm down for that. So this first episode I thought did a really great job of hooking me into this story, introducing us to these 7 characters. Well, kind of 7 because one of them is already deceased before we even get into the show. But anyways, the point is that I really enjoyed this. I thought they did a great job with these characters, giving us a little insight into each of them, but not giving too much away, giving you just enough that you want more, that you want to watch the rest of this season and see what they have in store for us for these seven individuals of the Umbrella Academy, what they have going on. What, the world's gonna end in 7 days? What? Or 8 days? Like, okay. So I really enjoyed this. I really like the setup of this episode for this season, and I really like the aesthetic that they have going on for this show so far. The music choice is pretty cool as well. I thought it just kind of fits this kind of I don't want to say comic book world necessarily, even though it is from a comic book, but this kind of hyper realistic world where it's not like they're not going too crazy, but the one guy can teleport, so that's definitely a little bit comic booky, a little sci-fi, but I really enjoyed it. I thought they did a really great job with the CGI that they were using, and I like that they didn't out and out tell us what these what these different individuals' powers are. They kind of just hint to it. They show us a couple times, but they don't out and out say. So I thought that was really interesting. And yeah, they all kind of have to come back together because their adoptive fathers died, and one of them seems to think there's more going on to it. The other one, there's another one who seems to, not want anyone looking into it. There's a whole lot going on. They all have different feelings about their adoptive father and the way he raised them. So it's really interesting so far, just like the way they've set it up, at least for the season, to kind of give us a little bit like, what would it have been like if you had been adopted by a billionaire who trained you to be a superhero just because you were born to a mother all on the same day? That just alone, like, you start off with the concept of this. How did they put it? 43 women gave birth all at the same minute and on the same day, and none of those women were pregnant at the beginning of that day. That concept alone, I'm just like, I'm very curious. I'm curious what happened to the rest of these 40 kids, you know what I mean? Like, only 7 of them got adopted by this billionaire. What about the other 36? 36, I had to do the math in my head for a second there. That might not even be right. Anyways, I really just, overall really enjoyed this first episode. I thought they did, like I said, a really great job of introducing us to this show so far, but without giving away too much about the individuals in the show and the overall story and how we're going to get to them trying to save the world. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed this first episode. I'm really excited to get to the rest of the season, see how it turns out. But yeah, overall that's just my thoughts for the first episode. I'll be making another video once I finish this season. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see that, and be sure to let me know in the comments below what you thought of the first episode or the first season of the Umbrella Academy. Thanks again for joining me today, and have a good one.